Oh, what's this? Final chapter, maybe? Hello, welcome back to P-Storm. I am Pluvius Lilon, and today we're going to start on the final chapter of Danganronpa Ved Thread. And when we last left off, Kaito died, but we knew he was going to die anyway, because, you know, he was either the victim or the Black End, so, like, either way he was going to die. And then, yeah, Kibo's Ahoge got knocked off, and then he went insane and started blowing up the school. So let's see how that pans out. Oh, I guess I should introduce myself. That might be Rantaro. Oh, I guess I should introduce myself.
Oh, I guess I should introduce myself. My name is Makoto. I don't have any talents or anything. I'm just a regular teenager.
This boring-looking person is me. That was like a quadruple fake out. What the fuck, man? See? Even the way I look is normal. Getting into an elite school like this is just the start of my bad luck. I can't keep up with my classmates' conversations or the teacher's lectures. I'm just treated like empty space in the classroom. At home, my parents are constantly on my case. Honestly, I'm fed up. I want to run away from my daily life. I want to run away and just forget all this. I want to run away and run away and run away and run away and run away. Oh god, he's the reverse Shinji. But I'm okay. I have a reason to live. I've got something to look forward to. That's why I'm gonna be okay. Thanks for the courage. Thanks for giving me something to get totally obsessed with. Thanks for the strength to keep going. I'll keep on rooting for you, so please keep trying your best. And one day, I'll also... Was that like Kibo's creator or something? Oh, no, wait. I think Kibo revealed the name of his creator. I don't know. What happened? The school building blew up. What happened?
Hey, over there!
I turned my head to where Maki was pointing.
I am 3D now. What have you got to say about that? Observe as I move in 3 dimensions and fire polygonal energy blasts.
Kibo? Kibo, what are you doing? You're flying. Is it magic?
I don't know what he's planning, but it looks like he's attacking the school indiscriminately. We need to hurry and stop him. We'll get caught up in this mess if we don't.
But how do we stop him? We have to talk to him. We can get him to come down.
It's dangerous, but let's go to the courtyard to try and get his attention.
Yeah, you're right. Confused by the situation unfolding in front of us, we ran to the center of the courtyard.
Such high-definition explosions.
Yeah, it's a battlefield. We need to get his attention. Get him to come down. Kibo, come here. Are you trying to get us killed? Please, Kibo, come down and talk to us. I shouted out to Kibo, who finally came to a halt mid-air, and then slowly flew down to us.
Here he comes.
Yeah.
What is it? You have interrupted 3D time. Please keep it brief. I have other three-dimensional matters I must attend to.
Other matters?
I'm going to end the killing game. You see, everybody involved in the killing game is 2D, restricted to a single plane, the Y-axis or the X-axis. I don't know. But I have discovered the Z-axis.
End the killing game?
To do that, I must destroy the Ultimate Academy for Gifted Juveniles.
Destroy it?
The killing game cannot go on if I destroy the school in its entirety.
So that's why you have that weapon?
What's with that weapon in the jetpack? I obtained this equipment from a certain big car. You had equipment like that in your lab? I made some modifications to drastically improve their power output and functionality.
Since when have you been able to do that? You didn't level up or anything, right? Did something happen? You know, I just realized his hair's not colored inside the lines. Like at every tip of his hair, some of the white like spills out of the outlines. It's really distracting. Didn't you say that you didn't want to use anything from the lab? That's right. You don't like looking sci-fi.
Yes, I wanted to be treated like a real human, a creature of flesh and blood like you all. But then, I peered into the third dimension. My course is clear. I must destroy this academy and end this killing game.
Hold on. If you do something like that, we'll all die too, you know? There's no oxygen in the outside world. There are no living things. We're only able to survive because we're inside this spaceship, you know? That's right. You're trying to kill us too?
If my actions result in your deaths, then so be it.
So be it?
Monokuma told us that despair is our only choice. That hope does not exist here. And unfortunately, he is right. As long as this killing game continues, only despair awaits us.
Wait, we still have hope. Our hope is everyone here, our friends who are still alive.
You don't understand. I don't have a penis. I cannot rebuild the human race with these women.
Yeah, if we all work together, even this killing game will...
It will not stop. It will never stop. And even if we did manage to stop this killing game and escape, where would we go? Earth is destroyed. Humanity is extinct. We do not have a home to return to.
That might be true, but...
Monokuma is right. Despair is all we have here. We simply do not have the power to change the outside world on our own. All we can do now is refuse to submit to despair.
And you'd be willing to let all of us die to accomplish that?
That is a far better alternative than allowing Monokuma to continue the killing game.
Are you serious?
Kaito and Kokichi gave their lives to end this killing game. We should follow their example. We should be willing to give our lives to end this killing game. Is that what your inner voice is telling you to do? No. I can no longer hear that voice.
You can't hear it anymore?
For some reason, my inner voice has gone silent. This decision is my will, my choice. I've chosen to modify myself and destroy this academy. We can never submit to despair, because we are students of Hope's Peak Academy.
No, that's wrong.
Wrong?
Because there might still be hope. There might still be a place to call home.
And what are you basing that claim on?
Gay manga. I just have a feeling.
Just a feeling? You sound like that idiot right now.
Kaito said so.
It's just like Kokichi said. If this game's rules matter so much, someone's watching.
There can be no killing game without an audience. Hope's Peak Academy was the same way. It was a killing game made for an audience. This game must be the same way. Someone's watching us somewhere. There's someone left. There's still a possibility.
True. We cannot say there's absolutely no possibility, but even a mere possibility...
That possibility is our hope.
What?
We haven't investigated everything. There's still a lot of mysteries to this school. If there are still questions to answer, then we haven't found the truth. And that means we can't give up. We can't give up before we reach the truth.
Spoken like a true ultimate detective. Very well. I shall cooperate with your attempt to stop this killing game your way.
Kibo.
But you have until dawn. I will not wait any longer than that.
Until dawn?
Though dawn here is simply an illusion projected onto the dome. If you cannot stop the killing game by dawn, I will destroy the Ultimate Academy and end the killing game myself.
You're gonna end what now? I can turn 3D too. Because the killing game is forever eternal. He's back. Attempting to destroy this precious academy is more than a violation of school regulations. It's an act of mutiny. Oh, whoops. What did I just... I accidentally clicked something. Oh, well, it's probably nothing.
So what? You are sorely mistaken if you think I will allow this to continue.
Huh? Is the robot malfunctioning? He must be. Why else would he try to defy me?
Then let's kill him until he dies from it. Hell yeah!
Ripping a robot apart isn't gory at all. Ripping a robot apart isn't gory at all, so I can go all out this time. Right, I forgot the Mono Cubs are back. Pops, can we kill him, please? They're so brazen because they don't have any hair downstairs. Well, any last words? They're all in battle mode.
This place is dangerous. You all need to get out of here.
Kibo, are you okay?
Shuichi, please find this truth that you mentioned earlier while I stall them. It's all in your hands now. Now go.
Alright. Never forgive rule breakers. Anyone who messes with the killing game must die.
Exosouls assemble! No. I won't let you run amok anymore. This killing game was forever.
Yeah, those little grooves on his arm cannon look like... since they're like right by his eye, they look like eyelashes.
In the name of Hope's Peak Academy, the symbol of hope itself, I will destroy the Ultimate Academy and bring down this monument of despair.
That's how it began. In the war between Kibo and the Exosouls, the Ultimate Academy became a battlefield. Goodbye, Danganronpa. We ran to the entrance hall, trying to escape the battle that was unfolding. Yeah, I mean, since Kodaka, I believe Kodaka left Spike Chunsoft after this game, and then there was never another mainline Danganronpa game after that, so I suppose this really is goodbye Danganronpa. Things have suddenly become really bad.
So the robot uprising has finally happened. It's what I always feared, but I never expected it'd be like this.
But why did Monokuma leave a weapon like that in the research lab? He's pretty careless, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm not scared. I'm not scared.
Hey, what should we do? Just as I said before, we need to find the truth in order to end this killing game.
Okay, but what do we need to look for?
Obviously, we need to find the real identity of the mastermind behind the killing game.
The mastermind? Is there really a mastermind in this academy?
If the outside world is destroyed, then the mastermind must also be in the school, right? Kokichi wasn't the mastermind. Then in that case...
But I thought the only ones saved by the Gopher Project were us 16 students.
Don't you think it's possible that someone may have infiltrated the Gopher Project? That someone could be the mastermind, hiding somewhere in the school. Watch out for them.
Someone... You mean a remnant of despair, right? Then someone else is inside... Someone else inside the academy besides Kokichi is a remnant of despair?
If we can find them and kill them, then this killing game should end.
I don't know about killing them. But there is the possibility that the mastermind is hiding somewhere in this academy. This complex is huge. There must be places we haven't explored yet.
Seems like it's worth a shot.
And that's not the only thing we have to find. To truly end this killing game, we must find this mastermind of despair. And also find hope.
Hope?
Our home. Where we're going to live after this killing game ends. I know there's hope out there. We have to find it before we leave.
This isn't some fictional story, so I don't think things will work out that well.
But if we look for it, we might just find it. If we don't try, we'll never find anything. So we have to try.
Since Kibo is distracting the Exisouls, we won't have to worry about violating school rules. There must be other rooms we haven't investigated yet.
You're right. There's no point complaining. Let's all do what we can.
Well, if we all work together, everything will be alright, right?
Yeah, it shouldn't be difficult. No matter how impossible it seems, we'll accomplish it.
Maki. Yes, that's right. We need to find the hope and despair hidden in this academy. When all is revealed, the killing game will end.
Then let's split up and start searching.
Yeah, we're gonna split up. But we were just in such a united mood.
Well, we don't have enough time left to go all together, unfortunately. Right, we'll see each other soon. Alright, I should go too. We need to end this killing game before dawn. What? A hole?
Now it is time for you to test your bonds with your friends. The time to dawn and your bond with your friends will be displayed. If your bond increases, you can move large debris. So work hard to end this killing game before dawn breaks.
What the fuck? There's a staircase. Why is there a staircase here? Was this staircase supposed to be unlocked by a mysterious item? There must be clues here. I have to investigate. Okay, so this is like Pikmin now. Alright, so we got some unusual new mechanics here. It's broken, but from this door, this must be an ultimate lab. It isn't open, but there's only one ultimate lab left. It's Kokichi's, the ultimate supreme leader's lab. This door isn't supposed to open.
Per the rules, if a student dies before their ultimate research lab is opened, then that lab will remain closed.
But Kibo's explosives broke the door. I should be able to get inside. I have to go inside. What the hell? So this is Kokichi's lab. It certainly does have that evil organization feel. But there's nothing that would identify the remnants of despair.
Let's show him that the students of Hope's Peak Academy will never submit to despair.
Hope? Despair?
At that time, Kaito was in the Axis hole, but it didn't seem like he knew anything about the remnants of despair. Kokichi and Kaito weren't there when we used that flashback light. But even without that memory, the truth is the same. If this lab was made for Kokichi, then there should be some link to the remnants. Perhaps it's hidden somewhere. I should investigate thoroughly. This supercar. This is the kind of thing that... Is this the kind of thing that members of this evil organization drive around? But would an evil organization really want to drive around in such flashy cars? This is more like a child's idea of what an evil organization would have. A toy helicopter? Is this Kokichi's? There it is, the bad guy chair. This is Kokichi's chair. Definitely something a supreme leader would sit in. But something feels off. It's all too cliché. Feels as if this entire room is just an elaborate prank. This must be the emblem of the organization that Kokichi leads. But do the remnants of despair put up emblems? Dice, huh? A fellow brat, I see. They're matching shoes and suits of many colors here. So this is the ultimate supreme leader's lab. Are these uniforms for the other members of the organization? There's some unsettling objects here. Gas masks, handcuffs. There are also wigs and glasses for disguises, I imagine. But they seem comical. This doesn't seem like something the remnants of despair would use. Okay. A large table. One I imagine is used for strategy meetings. There's nothing of any particular interest on top of the table. Looks like the controller's over here. Oh. A single book. There's a collection of files here, bound like a book. The complete history of Hope's Peak Academy. I picked up the book and began rapidly flipping through the pages, and inside
Information of Hope's Peak Academy, Future Foundation, and the Remnants of Despair. This is a history of the battle between Hope and Despair. But we've already remembered all this. We know this information. I don't suppose it'd make for a particularly useful clue. I don't suppose... No. Something's not right. Something's off. Because the things written in this book...
Do you really have time to read a book?
Maki. I flinched in surprise as Maki peeked at the thick book in my hands. The thick book!
The Complete History of Hope's Peak Academy. What's the point of reading this now? You already remembered Hope's Peak Academy with the flashback light, didn't you?
Yes, I thought that as well. Maki, this is perfect timing. Will you come with me?
For what?
I need you to tell me everything you remember about the history of Hope's Peak Academy.
Huh? But why?
I need to check something important.
I don't really understand, but I just need to talk about it, right?
She gave me a big, almost theatrical sigh, and started speaking in bored narration.
It all began at Hope's Peak Academy. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The world was plunged into ruin, and humanity into the depths of despair. This tragic event was caused by a lone high school girl. The ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima. In order to fulfill her plans to plunge humanity and the world into utter despair, she organized the killing game with Hope's Peak Academy's 78th class.
Hold on, Wait, how do I... Oh, no. How do I get rid of the text box? Like, it looks like she's wearing leggings, but I could have swore she didn't before. I don't know.
Trapped by the ultimate despair, the 78th class was forced to participate in a killing game. But in the end, Junko Enoshima died at the hands of the very killing game she masterminded. With her death, the despair outbreaks ended, and the world slowly began to recover. But the remnants of despair continued to carry out Junko's legacy of despair. The Future Foundation was established to fight against them, and their war raged on. Until one day, when the war suddenly ended.
The meteorites, right? You can skip that part. Do you remember anything about the new Hope's Peak Academy?
As for Hope's Peak Academy, it was later rebuilt by former members of the Future Foundation and resumed operations. They continued to scout students who possessed ultimate level talent. And that's all we know.
This doesn't make sense. No. That doesn't make sense because what Maki just told me is exactly what I remember. Then what's written in the book? Are these just lies? Or are they... I turned to one of the pages almost without thinking.
What's wrong?
That's just the afterword written on the last page. It says the documents were collected by several esteemed researchers. This is the most thorough, accurate book written on the subject.
Well, it says it's the complete history, so what's the problem?
The problem is, if this is true... We can't just ignore these inconsistencies. I should investigate more. In order to investigate this, I need to know more about Kokichi. I found this in his lab, after all. Maki, I think we're going to go to Kokichi's room now.
Why Kokichi's room?
I have to verify something. I have to determine the things he said, which were the truth and which were lies. Including if he really was a remnant of despair.
Huh? There's no doubt that he was a remnant of despair, because in that memory... Well, whatever. If that's what you want to do, I won't stop you.
Thank you. I never would have imagined this. That Kokichi's lie might be the breakthrough we need to find the truth. What the hell? What is this? What's happening? Another flashback light out of nowhere? Something, something, dumpy. Hey, what's going on? I said, hey, what's going on? Hello, are you one of the ones chosen for the Gopher Project? Gopher Project? I saw you on a flyer on the ground. That's the Remnants of Despair's doing. Gopher Project participants are classified. Are you one of them? I'm really good at remembering faces. Yeah, I get that a lot. Just a case of mistaken identity, I'm afraid. They're all students from Hope's Peak Academy, aren't they? I'm just a normal high school student. I don't have any special talent. I see, but you look just like him. Don't worry about that. Hey, listen. Should you really be outside right now? The meteor... I'm not scared of them. Because my dad told me the Future Foundation will take care of those meteorites. If the Gopher Project succeeds, the meteorites won't fall down. No, I've heard the Gopher Project doesn't exist to save us. Have you heard the rumor? All the participants died in an accident. You're wrong. They didn't die. How would you know that? Because those people are the heroes that'll save the world, right? The Gopher Project wasn't created to save us. Never mind. Heroes don't die. Heroes don't give up. That's why they're still alive. Because they're heroes. Heroes? That was a memory, right? It's from that flashback light. This flashback light has a special effect.
Shuichi, just now...
That must have been the flashback light. The one that Monokuma used after Kaito's trial.
After Kaito's trial? Hey, what did you remember?
That memory was from when I tried to get away from the Gopher Project and threw away my talent.
I remembered the same thing. But why? Why did Monokuma give us that memory? And will we experience another flashback just like the one we saw?
I don't know, but I can't hesitate now. Maki, let's focus on the investigation. There are a lot of things we need to check.
You're heading to Kokichi's room, right? Then I'll go with you.
Huh? You will?
Something about him concerns me. That's why I want to check.
She looks worried. Did that flashback...
What? Do you want to die?
No, nothing. Let's go. Even so, a hero, huh?
You've increased your bond. You can move more debris than before.
Alright. Oh, Jesus. Let's see, I wonder if I can fast travel or if that's disabled to make the time limit more stressful. Yep. Can't even look at the map. Well, hopefully the... Yeah, wow. Can't even bring up the can't even bring up the mini-map. Okay, I think yeah, the dorms were out here. Here we go.
The school is slowly being destroyed. I wouldn't be surprised if the dorms fell.
Before that happens, I should investigate Kokichi's room.
I know. It wouldn't be funny if we came all this way just to get crushed by debris.
Oh shit. Let's see. Kokichi. Where's he at? Where's his room? So this is Kokichi's room.
I don't know where he got all this stuff, but he hoarded a lot of things. It's unsettling, but we should investigate it.
Right. By investigating this room, we might learn more about Kokichi. Kokichi said he was the leader of the organization opposed to the Gopher Project. In that effort, he tried to take the position of mastermind. The flashback light helped us remember that organization was the Remnants of Despair. Kokichi was the leader of the Remnants of Despair. But is that the real truth? I feel as though there may be a lie in there. Horse! It's a Monocub's pad. They were given to all of us as motives during Kirumi's case. But the motive videos were switched up and we each got someone else's video. I don't believe this motive video is Kokichi's.
Then there's no point in looking, is there?
No, we should check. I want to know what he knew. It would explain his actions. When I touched my finger to the pad, the video started playing. Oh, is it gonna be Rantaro's video? Alright, back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video. Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado... What? Kokichi's? Kokichi Oma, the ultimate supreme leader. Okay, so the members of his organization are clowns, it would seem.
The Joker.
He caused mayhem in the world over as the leader of the secret organization DICE. And by mayhem, I mean petty non-violent crimes and harmless pranks. Anyway, Kokichi had 10 loyal goons working for him. I forgot that word had a different meaning in 2017. These goons were like friends and family, the most important people in his life. But then, a terrible event befell those precious people. What kind of event? It's a secret. Find out for yourself. So this was Kokichi's motive video?
Why did he have his own motive video? Did he exchange it with someone else?
Or maybe he was given his own motive video from the start. Like Kirumi.
Oh, so Kirumi wasn't the only one who got their own motive video. Well, either way, it doesn't matter anymore.
That is true, but the content of that motive video is disconcerting. It's inconsistent with the information we already know about Kokichi. But what can I deduce from that? I never thought that a motive video would be a concern now. Kokichi gathering all those pieces of evidence was coincidence, right? This is the hidden camera I set up in the library. And this is the inner tube that was floating in the pool. And this is the book from the Caged Child seance.
He was gathering all the evidence from the past incidents? The murder weapons aren't here, but why on earth was he gathering all this? No, it's pointless to try and understand what he was thinking.
Perhaps you're right. There are several cardboard boxes filled with documents.
These look like blueprints.
Blueprints?
They're mostly drawings of childish fantasy weapons like ray guns and beam swords. I wonder if the electro hammer and electro bomb blueprints are here. Maybe he drew whatever came to mind, then selected a few from you to create. Looking at everything, a lot of these childish designs seem impossible to create.
These might have been Kokichi's intention.
His intention?
He could have prepared a few fake blueprints to mask the real ones. It's nearly impossible to check all of them, lowering the chance someone would find it.
You mean there might be something important among all this stuff?
I believe that's a possibility, but we don't have time to look.
Then I'll do it.
Huh? Maki took a seat in front of one of the boxes and began searching for the blueprints. Maki. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. Okay, is that everything? I should investigate more closely. Dog, what else is there to investigate? The lighting? With the furniture and lighting, this room's identical to mine. Hey, I wanted to ask you something.
Hey, I wanted to ask you something.
What is it, Maki?
Kaito believed Kokichi. He believed that someone's watching this killing game. What do you think?
Kokichi does have a compelling point. This killing game only makes sense if there's an audience. Why else would there be all these rules designed to make it more interesting? It's just like Junko Enoshima's killing game from the past.
Monokuma is particularly strict about upholding the rules and livening up the killing game. Is it because someone's watching us? But we're all that's left of humanity, aren't we? Even if he did say it was to show someone, no one else is alive anywhere else, right? I wonder if someone really did infiltrate this place.
That is a mystery. But all mysteries conceal some truth. There's still a truth to find in this killing game. Whether that truth is hope or despair is another matter entirely. That covers just about everything in Kokichi's room.
If you're done, you can leave. I'm going to check the blueprints.
But
we rely on you the most, especially in this situation. After all, you're Kaito's sidekick.
Maki.
But before you go, I found something strange that I want you to look at.
Something strange? What is this? This a real will?
I think it is a real will, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's fake. He was a liar, after all.
This isn't a will.
But if it is real, why did he leave it?
He left us this information in case his plan failed.
He did? I don't think he would do something like that.
Well, we should look inside, then we'll know more. When I opened the envelope, small pieces of paper flew out. A second message? The wall next to the boiler.
That's all? It's probably another one of his horrible pranks.
I'm not sure about that. I should investigate just in case. It might be an important clue.
Do what you want. Just don't waste any time. It'll be dawn before you know it.
Yeah. Alright. I should head to the boiler in the garden. Sure, we're getting like halfway, or we're getting close to like halfway through the time limit. Okay, the boiler in the garden. Okay, can't go down there. The boiler in the garden. Wish I remembered where the garden was. It's the pool. Yeah, there are signs everywhere, so maybe I should take a look at those. The wall next to the boiler. What could it be? Perhaps it's just a prank. Okay, I'm trying to click the wall next to the boiler, but it's... Oh! Around here? This area used to be covered in grass, but it's been completely removed. It shouldn't be hard to find it now. Ah! I let out a gasp when I saw it. Twins! Twins B? Is this the second message? What could this possibly mean? If it was written by Kokichi like the other message, are they meant to be read together? In that case, it seems as though this message is incomplete. But if this is incomplete, what was Kokichi trying to tell or do by telling us... What? Again? Shuichi Saihara, do you have your ultimate memory back? Yes.
As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I want to ask you to please cooperate with the Gopher Project.
I
do feel bad about this. I know how much you wanted to run, even if it meant no longer being ultimates. Those of you who have to live on like this might be the real victims here. But the only people who can go through with this project are you 16 who haven't been infected. The fate of humanity rests on your shoulders.
The fate of humanity? What's the point?
Huh?
Even if this ridiculous mission is a success, and we all survive, what's the point? Why try so hard to save the seeds of humanity? I don't understand.
Perhaps you'll be the ones who will create that point.
Huh?
It's true that this situation you're all being forced into is harsh. So harsh that you think it'd be better to just die. But I still want you all to live. For those of us who want to live but can't, you 16 who can live are hope itself. So please, I don't want to see you give up hope. I want you to keep hope alive.
My head. I remembered something again. We were at Hope's Peak, and we participated in the Gopher Project. At that moment, I heard something crumbling above me.
Shuichi, what's wrong? Are you alright?
Kibo. Yeah, I'm okay.
I'm sorry. I experienced a sudden flashback and my hand slipped.
Did you remember too, Kibo?
Yes. We were at Hope's Peak Academy, about to sign on for the Gopher Project.
What is Monokuma thinking, having us remember that now?
He's probably trying to make us feel despair again.
Despair? No, but these memories...
How is your investigation going? Will you be able to end the killing game your way?
That's going fine. I really just started. There are a lot of areas in this academy we haven't investigated.
Areas you can't investigate. Rantaro's lab is also inaccessible, thanks to Monokuma's ridiculous rule.
That's right. I'm concerned about that, too. If only there were some way to get in.
I will help you.
Help me?
By destroying the door to his research lab so you can enter it.
If you could, that would really help.
Then please head to his lab and I will meet you there. But be careful. Monokuma will be after you for conducting an investigation without his permission. The Exisouls may not kill you outright, but they will definitely try to stop you.
Right.
If things get dangerous, call me and I will deal with the Exisouls.
You're going to help me, Kibo?
I am not your enemy. That is why I am helping you with your investigation. But only until the time limit expires at dawn.
Only until the time limit, huh? I suppose he's still hell-bent on destroying this academy. Still, you've changed, Kibo. Is it because of the situation? Or because he can't hear his inner voice? Right now, I should focus on Rantaro. He died before revealing his ultimate talent, but he seemed to know more than we did. Hey, I have a question. This might sound a little weird, but does the term ultimate hunt ring a bell for anyone? Before we even remembered that event, he knew about the ultimate hunt. But why? There might be a clue somewhere that'll lead us to the mastermind. I'm going to do everything I can. No giving up. I won't give up on Hope. I need to keep Hope alive. And to do that, I need to get inside Rantaro's lab.
Congratulations! You've unlocked the Kibo gun! Hold left click near an Exisol to fill up energy. When the energy is filled to the max, Kibo will come to save you. Use it as you need it.
I'm not fucking with that.
Sorry for interrupting, but there's info you gotta know. Hold left click when near an Exisol to ask Kibo for help. That's it. There's no trick to it or anything.
Damn. Killed Mono Kid all over again, huh? Right. I think Rantaro's lab was on the 5th floor. Okay, that path is completely blocked. Okay, this must be the right way then. Okay, Ultimate Anthropologist Lab. Here we go. Yes. I remember well. Oh, hey. A hidden Monokuma. Wonder why I'm finding them all on the 5th floor. Okay, I think it was around this way. No, that's the Ultimate Detective's lab. Here we go. Ranto's lab. If Kibo breaks down this door...
Thank you for waiting.
That was one hell of an entrance.
I will destroy this door at once. Please stand back, Shuichi.
Okay.
Well then, I leave the rest to you. If there's anywhere else you would like to access but can't, please call me. I will blast open an entrance like I did for you now.
As soon as he came, Kibo left. Anywhere I'd like to access. If I can go anywhere with Kibo's help, does that mean I could get in there too? No. Dantaro's case first. I need to investigate his lab.
Oh, is he talking about the secret door in the library? Kind of reminds me of the Final Dead room, that door.
I'm finally in. So this is Rantaro's lab. But what kind of room is this? It's almost frightening. What was his talent? I thought I'd understand once I came here. I don't get it at all. Himiko? Was that explosion the sound of you breaking down this lab's door? It's pretty drastic. That wasn't me. That was Kibo. What? What even is this place? It's got an awful atmosphere. It looks like some kind of puzzle room. So maybe he was the ultimate quiz king and he got that title by winning game shows. Wait, what? Oh. I'm not sure. We should investigate first. Then I shall help you. Be happy. The legendary mage is your sidekick. Yeah, that makes me feel better.
Okay, well, let's take a look at that laptop first.
A laptop? Oh, this looks promising. My magic's telling me this is important. There might be a clue in there. I should check. Looks like it still works. I should see what's on here. What's the matter? It's empty. Empty? What do you mean? There's no data in it at all. What? Why put a laptop here if it doesn't have anything interesting on it? Seems like that's the case. No, but my magic's reacted to something. There's gotta be something. Check it better. Check it better? Anyway, what was that about magic? Is this a vault? But it doesn't look like a normal vault. This vault's door is like a puzzle. Look at the two dials. The dial on the right is labeled A, and it has a bunch of Chinese zodiac animals on it. The one on the left is labeled B, and it has a bunch of different astrological signs on it. So it looks like if we move both the dials to the right things, the vault will open. Yo, that reminds me. Okay. I don't know how many people out there, how many rain frogs out there have watched Juni Taisen, an anime from 2017, or you know, read the light novel that it was based on for that matter. But apparently not long after the anime aired, the light novel got a sequel, which features characters based on the Western Zodiac, but it never got an English release. It pisses me off to this day. Yeah, if anyone's out there wants to help a fella out, hit up whoever localized the first novel and tell them, hey, we want the sequel, damn it. Okay. It says something about a hint somewhere in this academy. Yeah? Was there really a hint? Well, we don't need to think so hard. We just gotta try every combination. So if there's 12 Chinese zodiac animals and 12 astrological signs, that's just 12 times 12. That's 144. Too many to try all the combinations at random. Then do you know the answer? Because I don't get it at all. Wait a minute. Let me think. There's an A and B dial. One with the Chinese zodiac and the other with astrological symbols. Horse and Gemini. And a hint somewhere in this academy. I'm sure I can solve this. Shuichi, I know I yelled at you just now, but talk to me when you're stuck. It should help you have an epiphany. I am a legendary mage after all. Yeah, thank you. There's no time. I have to try. I should inspect these dials. If I can't figure it out, I can ask Himiko. No, I know the answer. Okay. WS left for dial. W and S for left dial. A and D for right dial. Okay, Taurus, Gemini. Let's see. Ox, Tiger, Rabbit, Dragon, Snake, Horse! Yes, it opened. I don't know how, but it opened. But what did all of this mean? The hint in the academy is the message that Kokichi wrote. It was a clue to these dials. The original message was written over. When Gonta saw it, it just said, Horse! Kokichi added more to it. But that was just a diversion. Horse A was actually the complete clue. Oh, I see. So the A dial should be on the horse! So the Chinese zodiac on dial A was horse. The other hint was hidden in the rear garden. It said twins B. Got it. So the B dial would be on Gemini. Yes, the astrological zodiac on dial B was Gemini. Yeah, so that's what I meant. Thanks to your deductions, everything's all cleared up. But why did Kokichi add all that stuff to it? He was trying to make himself seem like he was the mastermind. He needed us to believe it. He was trying to be the mastermind. Yeah, causing us problems even after he's dead. He's such a pain. Let's see what's in the vault. If it was this difficult to get in here, there must be something important inside. I'm getting nervous. Is it okay if I barf first? Do you feel nauseous when you're nervous? How many times do I have to collect the vault? I peeked into the open vault and found a USB stick? That Monokuma pattern must mean there's something here, but how do we check inside? I could use that thing in this lab. Looks like this still works. If I put the USB stick in here, I should be able to check the data. I grabbed the USB from the safe and plugged it into the laptop. I found a single file. A video? I opened the video file and Hey there. Guess I don't have to introduce myself, huh? Taken by surprise, I gasped and stopped the video without thinking. What is this? That was Rantaro, right? He probably recorded it before he died. No, that couldn't be the case. The video was clearly recorded in Rantaro's lab. But we were only able to get inside this room just now. It was supposed to open up after Gonta's case, but because Rantaro was already dead, it was locked permanently. But thanks to Kibo, we were able to get inside. Knowing all that, how could Rantaro have recorded a video in this room? That might be true, but shouldn't we check the video first? Yes, right. I turned to the laptop once again, and with a trembling hand I played the video. I get that this is probably pretty confusing, seeing yourself like this. Guess I should start from the beginning. First things first. I am you. No tricks, no actors, it's you. The reason you don't remember recording this is because that memory was erased. Think of this video as a message from the Rantaro before you lost your memory to the Rantaro after you lost your memory. So let's get to it then. The reason I recorded this footage, I won the right to a special perk for participating in the killing game. Part of that perk is this video message. Monokuma said he was going to make some kind of puzzle for you, but the fact that you're watching this means you've solved it already. Also, you can't share this with anyone. If you watch Monokuma shooing away anyone from you, that's why. There's another part to this perk, something you get at the start of the game. I bet you know what I'm talking about. Something you've had from the start, yeah? Now, I thought that if you were smart, you'd have used it to end the killing game. But if you're watching this, then obviously it didn't work out. Life's never easy, huh? Well, anyway, that's the perk. Other than that, you're just like all the others. You go in, they wipe your memories, and you start killing. That's the way it is on this bitch of an Earth. Now, Monokuma probably already told you this, but just in case, this killing game will continue until there are only 2 people left. Now, the important part of that rule is that... Looks like they didn't want me saying that, huh? Guess you'll have to solve that little mystery. But hey, you're smart. I know you can do it. Oh, there is one more thing. Well, the truth is, this isn't your first killing game. You're the ultimate survivor. You survived the last killing game. That's why you get this perk, the Survivor perk. But it's not all fun and games. Anyone who finds you, or anyone who finds out you're here is going to come for you. So watch your back. Trust no one. Not even yourself. And never forget, you wanted this killing game, so you have to win no matter what. No matter what. What is this? This isn't the first killing game? A killing game that he wanted? Shuichi, what did all of that mean? Who was Rantaro Amami? He said he survived the last killing game, and that video is part of the Survivor perk. He was the ultimate survivor, an expert at death games. Then why did he die so quickly? Remember what he said. Anyone who finds out who you are is gonna come for you. Then the one that was coming for him, was he talking about Kaede? No, she didn't know Rantaro's identity. She thought he was the mastermind. Then who's the one that knew Rantaro's true identity? The real mastermind would have known. In other words, the mastermind hidden in this academy set up Rantaro to be killed? I believe so. For now. And he said he wanted this killing game. Why would he want that? If he hadn't done such a stupid thing, he probably wouldn't have been killed. Another killing game? Why was he even participating in the first place? What was the other killing game? Because the killing game is... There was another thing. Nantaro said his survivor poik had another part, right? What was that other part? He said he had it at the start of the game, but when we found his body, all he had on him was his room key and the monopad. And that monopad was the same student handbook we had. Then it might still be left in his dorm room. Yes, it could be. I never imagined Dantaro, the first victim, would come up again like this. Again? It's happening. Flashback.
Yo, Shuichi, I heard you're finally gonna take part in the Gopher project.
Yeah. You okay? Are you sure you're not overdoing it?
You're the one who's overdoing it. You should be resting at home.
You know I can't do that. I don't know how much longer I'll be able to go to school. If I don't get better, I won't get better if I rest anyway.
Hope's Peak Academy is working hard to create an antivirus. Even if they do find a cure, the meteorites are still going to be a problem for us. Hey man, don't look so sad. You're about to go on an adventure, right? Now that I think about it, 16 boys and girls going on a space trip together? You guys gonna do it?
What are you guys talking about?
Congrats, Shuichi. I heard there's some hot girls there. I told you, don't look so sad.
I don't know if I can stand it. I have to leave everyone behind. You have to go. I'm begging you. Huh? Shuichi, you're a pride, you know that? Yeah, you have to do it. For us. We're leaving everything to you.
If things get too rough, then just remember all the fun times we had together. So don't give up. You're our hope.
I'm everyone's... That memory. Why did I have to remember my friends now of all times? This is Monokuma's doing. He made us remember this. But why? Why make us remember that? That memory's no cause for despair. That's right. There's no way we can give up. I promised I'd do my best for them. So there's no way I can give up. So we're looking for the other part of Rantaro's survivor poik, right? Leave it to me. Yeah, I'll check every nook and cranny of this room, with my magic, of course. Breathing hard, Himiko ran off. What does all this mean? What are lies? What is the truth?
You've increased your bond. You can move more debris than before.